Everyone, welcome Robert to the show. He doesn't look happy. He's not happy. He fears the two most important people in his life have really betrayed him. And betrayed him in the worst way. Robert's madly in love with his fiancée, Melinda. But Robert recently began to suspect that Melinda was cheating on him with other men. And the most hurtful part is that Robert fears that one of those own men that she may be cheating with is his 55-year-old father, Ray.
The first time I saw Melinda, I thought she was so beautiful. We only dated for a short time before I asked her to marry me. I thought she was the woman I was gonna grow old with. My dad told me he wanted to help us out to get on our feet, so he invited us to come live with him. That was the biggest mistake I have ever made. I never had a good relationship with my dad, but I never saw this nightmare coming. One day my dad's new told me that my dad and Melinda were having sex. I'm working my ass off, and then I come home to find out that my 55-year-old father is getting it on with my 18-year-old fiance. I'm hearing rumors that Melinda gave my dad oral sex. How can she do that to me? I can't marry a woman who's been my dad.
Your father?
Yeah, my dad.
When did they have sex?
Probably while I was at work or something. There's lots of times when I wasn't there at night.
When his fiancé wasn't
there at night.
For it.
You think she might be sleeping with other guys too?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Because she broke up with me a while back for one night so she could have a threesome with her best friend or her best friend's boyfriend.
I'm not cheating on you! Stop thinking that!
She broke up with you for one night and had a threesome.
Yeah, and then she came back and tried to get back with me next day, and I asked her if anything happened because I've had a feeling something did. And at first she denied it, and it took several months before I ever even found out the full truth about it.
Who's putting off the wedding?
You or Melinda? For that.
I am.
You're putting the wedding off because you think Melinda still might be cheating on you.
Possibly, yes.
Here's your fiancée, Melinda. Melinda, how are you? Nice to see you. Melinda, he says you get all defensive about this.
When he continues to question me about it, yes, I'm gonna get defensive. I've told him time and time again that nothing ever happened.
How would you describe your relationship with his father?
I consider him as my dad.
Y'all broke up for one night and you had a threesome.
Yes, I did. The threesome was not planned at all, first off. And I broke up with him because I wasn't sure if I wanted to be in a relationship. I came back because I want to be with him.
Why do you think there's so much suspicion around you and his father?
Ray's decided to go on and on about it, and she wouldn't stop. So Robert decided to think, oh, maybe she is.
This is what Robert's father had to say.
Robert, I know I haven't been the best father, but I am trying to make that up to you. I only had the best intentions when I asked you and Melinda to move in with me. Melinda's like a daughter to me. Son, I want you to know I would never have sex with your fiancé. I would never have oral sex with a woman you love. It kills me that you would even believe that. Please, son, I want you to believe me because I want to be a good father to you.
All right, here's Robert's father, Ray. You know, I can make a case that the only reason y'all are here...
There's a lot of people out there that like to cause problems and...
You haven't been messing around with Melinda here, have you?
Absolutely not. I look at her as a daughter.
Why doesn't your son believe you?
I have had a bad past, and I'm sure he doesn't have a whole lot of trust for me, and I'd like to try and build that trust back.
I see. You think Melinda's been true to him?
I don't know about that, Maury, but all I know and I can say is that I did not have any kind of sexual actions with her.
Okay. Well, we got the lie detector test. We're going to find out. Have you ever had sexual intercourse with any of your ex-boyfriends, Melinda? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth. Do you intentionally break up with Robert so that you can have sexual intercourse with other men? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
Told you.
During your relationship with Robert, have you had sexual intercourse with his father, Ray? You said no. The lie detector test determined you're telling the truth.
What?
During your relationship with Robert, have you had sexual contact of any kind with any other man? You said no. The lie detector test determined You're telling the truth.
Told you. You're not believing me.
We'll be back right after this. Thank you.